Hello, my dear students. Welcome back once again. This is our English teacher Himanshi ma'am. This video is going to be only for class 8th. So, students, you must be knowing that this is going to be our third revision video in the month of June. I have already uploaded 2 videos on my channel. I hope you already are watching all of them, and whatever content we have discussed is clear to all of you. And I want that all my students should be regularly attending the WebEx session every Saturday. Student, it is very important that you be there. We all teachers are present to discuss things with you. Okay, coming to English subject. So students, I hope that by now all the instructions, all the queries, whatever there was related to your holiday homework, as well as the new thing which we are going to do this time, project work, is clear to all of you. We have done so much discussion already. So at last, in today's video lesson, the only instruction or only advice I have for all of you is better read the PDF uploaded on the school website carefully. Each and every line of the PDF gives you plenty of information on how to start doing your work. Okay, you first of all, you need not be worried and confused that you something new is given to you. No. It is something which you people can do very easily. You people are my 8th graders. I know you are capable of doing that. Regarding the holiday homework and project work, as I have told you, both things are available on the school website. Please read the each and every instruction written by me for all of you, so that you can understand things in a better way before you start doing your work. It should not be like that you have already started in your own way and then you read the instructions later and then you find out that things are a little different. And even if they are a little different, you need not be bothered so much. You can talk to me in the chat box and I'll be able to help you clear things out in your mind and how to make your work better and productive. Okay students, utilize your time properly at home, and most importantly, don't forget to enjoy your summer vacations. So students, in the previous video lesson, if you must have watched it, I have done the revision of course book. Now students, we have done how many chapters in course book? We have done 3 chapters in course book, and all 3 I have done a short and brief recap with all of you in the previous video. Similar to that, in today's video lesson also I am going to revise a few things with you. And what is that going to be? Well, that is going to be your grammar topic. If you remember, long time ago we have done the topic pronoun in grammar, which I am going to revise with all of you today. So please everyone, pay attention on your screen. I am going to do a short revision of pronouns with all of you today. And once again, I'm telling you, read the PDF of instructions related to your holiday homework as well as your project work, which will help you in a much better way. And otherwise, what is the best thing to do? The best thing is that you talk to me through the chat box with your name, class and section. Okay students, now it is time to look at your screens. Revision of pronouns. A word which can be used in place of any noun in a sentence is called as pronoun. There are 9 kinds of pronouns. Let us begin with number 1, personal pronoun. It is used for referring to any person in a sentence. For example, first person, second person, third person. Now let us frame some sentences with each kind of pronoun as examples to recap this topic. We are going on a holiday. He is the owner of that building. And students, this time we have also discussed multiple uses of the pronoun it, such as I saw a movie yesterday and it was very boring. It's a very humid day today. So students, you must remember that it pronoun can be used for multiple things as discussed earlier. Let us move on to the second pronoun. Possessive pronoun. It is used for showing any kind of possession or ownership by the subject in a sentence, such as his, hers, mine, yours, it's theirs, ours. Examples: I saw your bag on the table, but I don't know about mine. She claims that this bungalow is hers, but I'm doubtful. Do you think that dress is yours? Students, if you remember from the previous video lessons where we have discussed the difference between possessive adjective and possessive pronoun, you must be remembering that possessive adjective is different than possessive pronoun. For example, I saw your bag on the table. This is possessive adjective. I saw a bag, that is yours. This is possessive pronoun. I hope this difference is remembered by all of you. Number 3, demonstrative pronoun. It is used for pointing out something or someone in a sentence, such as this, that, these, those. Frame sentence: these apples are fresh from market. This story was very interesting. Number 4, interrogative pronoun. It is used to ask any question in the sentence by using WH family words, such as what, where, when, which, why, who, whom, whose, and last, how. For example, where is the new bookstore? Which monument have you visited recently? Students, you must all be knowing that WH family words are those words which are asked in general for any kind of interrogative sentence. Now let us move on to number 5 after this. Please pay attention on every frame sentence I am using for explaining the pronoun. Indefinite pronoun. It is used to refer to any person or thing which is not specific in the sentence, such as anyone, anybody, someone, something, everybody, everything. For example, someone is at the doorstep, I assume. Everybody needs to stay safely at home. Next, reciprocal pronoun. It is used when the action feeling is mutually exchanged or reciprocated in a sentence, such as each other, one another. It is very important to take care of each other in the family. All the friends must share their feelings with one another. Students, you must be remembering from our previous video lessons that there are only 2 kinds of reciprocal pronouns, each other and one another. And mutually exchange means when the action is same from both the sides. Number 7, reflexive and emphatic pronoun. We have done long and plenty of discussions regarding reflexive and emphatic pronouns. We know these are the self pronouns. It is the same pronoun used differently in a sentence. Like reflexive is used in object and emphatic is used attached to the subject only, such as myself, yourself, herself, itself, ourselves, themselves. Frame sentence: suddenly the TV stopped working itself. This is example of reflexive. She herself decided to travel in the mountains alone. This is example of emphatic. Next and last of the pronoun, relative. It is used to introduce any relative clause in a sentence. For example, both defining and non-defining you can see on your screens. So students, this was from my side a small revision related to pronouns, and I hope things are already much understood by you through the previous video lessons which we have done previous month, I think. But once again, this was a touch with pronouns which I wanted to do with all of you. And now all I have to say is make sure that you all are my subscribers. Please click on the like button, click quickly. And now I will see you when? Well, I will see you on Saturday in the WebEx session, okay? And then next week again I will be uploading a video lesson. So students, now today what I'm going to tell you is, please listen carefully. Whenever you start doing your English holiday homework, beta, first of all, for 2 minutes just close your eyes and calm down and understand the topic. Whether you do holiday homework or you do project work, just for 2 minutes close your eyes, calm down, take a long breath and understand what the topic is demanding from you, what the topic is asking from you, and then start writing your content. Because English is a beautiful language in which you can express your own ideas beautifully. But for doing that, you need to have concentration, which you will get when you will meditate and focus in your studies. but at the same time balancing it with your fun and leisure time. Okay students, see you all soon. Take care and don't forget to let me know in the chat box what are you up to, how much work you are doing, whether you have started English holiday homework or even not. Okay students, take care, bye bye, see you all.